Oh, welcome FOREX traders. Welcome to my live trading room. This is where I trade systems such as day trading, swing trading, and the Four Horsemen. I upload videos about 3 to 5 times a week. And if you want to know how I trade each of these systems, I have links to those videos below. Anyways, we are currently sitting at 6:09 a.m., so we're about 9 minutes into the New York session on the 14th of December 2020. And I want to go ahead and get into my stats real quick. We have a lot to go over here. I do have these new stats coming out of forex.com here. These are over the past 7 months or so. This is trading the Four Horsemen trade system. I also have my stats here on MT4. This is my platform that I started using about a month ago, live here with you folks. And I can't log in right now on my my spreadsheet that shows my equity curve. I will be able to log into that here in about 45 minutes, and I'll show that to you. So I have a lot to get into right now. And if you folks are interested in what we do here, then let's get on with it. Alright, so this is kind of a weird rushed intro just because I wanted to get this video started as soon as possible. I was having some issues with my last recording, so I had to cut it off in the middle of the session. So if you wanted to watch that, go ahead and go back to the last video, and then this is part 2 of it. So this is Monday morning, trading the New York session. I do have an alert here on my Four Horsemen. This alert right here tells me to remove my entry for the EuroCAD. So we're currently sitting flat right now. Remove. So we're currently still sitting flat right now on the Aussie yen. We did take the trade on the M3, which is right here. And we wicked up a little bit, but we're kind of sitting flat right now on that. The USD CAD came down and hit my M2, and just recently, like within the past 30 minutes. That's where we're sitting right now. The Euro Yen, we were hanging out at Central Pivot. We went down to make a go for the M2. I cut this trade, and as soon as we broke Central Pivot, I cut this trade. So these were pending orders I cut. I just now cut the EuroCAD because we made a go for M3 but never hit it and broke below Central Pivot, so that one's cut. And that's where we're sitting at right now for those. Let's go ahead and head on over to the day trading. We are sitting in profit right now on those 2 trades that were triggered on Thursday and Friday. So they are, this trade here is a buy, and then because of this zone that we hit, we entered another trade in right here for a buy, and I have profit targets right about up in here. So we are this is the first profit target level. I have the second one, and then we're taking it right here at the very next one. We keep getting rejected over here on the Euro Yen off the daily Central Pivot. And we are keeping an eye here on the CAD Yen because it looks like we're making a go for Central Pivot. And let's watch and see what happens over here. We'll keep you updated. Alright, it's 8:30 a.m. and we're getting some market movement right now. We have CAD that's breaking above daily Central Pivot. Same thing with the Euro Yen. We did get a move down quite significantly on the Euro US dollar. And we'll take a look at the Four Horsemen. CAD is sitting break even, and the Australian Yen sitting break even. All right, so it is 8:57 a.m. and I am getting a alert here for the USD CAD, and maybe as I move a little bit higher, and I'll be able to remove some of my risk. It wouldn't be much. Okay, there we go. It won't be much since we already had a large move down. Get in there as much as I can. Okay. And this will allow me to place my take profit zones. First, I do need to put my stop loss, or my alert for stop. Okay, and let's go ahead and place my targets. $27955. Oh man. I'm gonna pause this here and all right, there we go. We have all those in, and to keep in mind here, the pivots are really small. You got 1, 2, 3 pivots within this range from last week. This range right here. So these are really tight pivots. Not much to pick from when it comes to taking profits. We are slightly in take profit. This is our entry right here, and to basically break even. We have our central pivot right here for the Australian yen, so we still have a ways to go on that one. That one we do have decent sized pivots. These are the pivots right here. So yeah, we do have a decent size on the Australian yen. All right, so we do have price pulling right back in on the CAD. CAD here is came right back in, and we're just flirting around right here with the central pivot on the euro yen. Big steep drop. We'll see if we catch some traction and continue on. Okay, so we finally get a close up above the central pivot on the euro yen. So we'll see if we get some more closes up here, and then we'll be taking a long right at central pivot. CAD is really starting to move, and yeah, so again, we're getting really close to our first profit target on the Four Horsemen is not going to be a lot on profit though, just because these pivots are so tight. But I'll take anything at this point with a CAD. Maybe it can slowly start to redeem itself, and I won't have to take it off the books. Yeah, Australian yen's just still kind of sitting there, a little waning, a little bit of a wane over. Getting a little bit of a bounce for the Euro USD off the daily central pivot point. It's 9:17 a.m. Okay, it is 9:44. Here in about 30 seconds, we're going to get this candle close on the Euro Yen. So I will be placing my pending order. Let's go ahead and move it on over to the full pivot charts. Getting a nice little bounce here off the zone for the Euro USD. Let's go ahead and remove our old level here. Okay, and this is a beautiful touch right here. You can see that beautiful touch right there on the M2, right there, and this is my M2. The wick came down right to it, so that is a nice trade setup. Maybe that's why we finally broke above the central pivot. Alright, so this spread Alright, that's incorrect. Alright, there we go. I didn't make sure I had the proper lot size. Whoops. Okay. 126.87. Alright, so let's go ahead and work out the stop. The stop is way down here. Alright, so that's going to be 125.697. And two profits going to end up being way up here. $126.875. All right, everything looks correct to me. Okay. All right, everything looks so far so good, and I still can't place my alerts, so I'm going to have to do that one, the CAD on over. Let's go ahead and find out the zone I want. If it breaks above 81,570, I want to know about it. There it is. Okay. Still sitting about break even on the Australian yen, and I haven't hit our take profit zone yet for the USD CAD. All right, so we have the pending order is number 4291. Everything else. All right. Yep, that's the only thing that I have available right now. I'll take it back on over to the black, and we'll see how that plays out. All right, just a little quick mid-afternoon update. It's 12:06 p.m. Not much movement after the initial movements, but one thing I am watching right now is the CAD yen. I do have an alert here for if this breaks. Looks like we're sitting right now at the daily central pivot, and I do believe I have a trade set up in here, so we're gonna have to check that on the hourly, or I'm sorry, yeah, on the full pivots. Yes, I do. I do have a trade set up here. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on that one. You can see the beautiful bounce here off of the M2 for the Euro Yen. So it looks like we're probably going to get a decent trade tomorrow in. It's going to be nice because this box right here, the midpoint, is the central pivot. However, we will be...
Day trade alert.
There we go.
Day trade alert.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be taking this trade. The CAD yen. Yep, there's our, where were you talking about? Okay, here we go. We will be taking at the top of the central pivot, though, for the day, the daily central pivot, because we haven't reached the red zone, so, which would match up really nicely with this high right here. So it'd be a nice little, and this wick right here. So it'd be a nice bounce from here if we can get something like that. Alright, so a little bit of bad news about the video I was trying to post on Facebook. Because I had left the recording on overnight, so the video was so large that I couldn't splice it down inside the video editor inside of YouTube. My video editor, for some reason, once I go from the quality of OBS to my video editor to YouTube, the video quality is reduced so much by then where it's not even worth having it on YouTube. So I just opted to have that video skipped. So unfortunately that has gone into the rubbish can. Taking you for a quick update on the Four Horsemen. It looks like the USD CAD is struggling to break this level here. puts us back into a range. We had the same situation happen last week. You can't see it over there. Let me move myself here so you can see a little bit better. All right. So yeah, as you can see here that we went into that range last week. This was the top, and we rejected off of that and fell. And we're kind of running into the same situation right now, where it's meeting the resistance and rejecting off the resistance, throwing us back into the channel. So hopefully we don't get another repeat that we had last week. USD CAD just not performing very well with the trading system. Still haven't gotten the trade signal yet for the CAD yen. Just been sitting here right on the central pivot. Looks like we're setting up for a really nice trade tomorrow on the euro yen. I'll take it to the full whites. Yeah, we do have the trade set up for the pound yen and the pound dollar. Nothing on the yens, nothing on the Aussie yen and the Aussie US dollar. Yep, a couple of nice setups for the euros. It's 1:32 p.m. All right, we're getting a little bit closer now to the New York close. We're sitting about 25 minutes out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the full pivot charts. All right, so we do have the trade set up, bouncing off central pivot for the Euro USD, and I do have my box that's set up right here. So we'll go ahead and be placing our order right inside here, right in the midpoint there. Looking over at the euro yen, I have a very similar situation, except we never hit the profit target zone, so my order is going to be right at the top of the daily central pivot. Heading up to the CAD yen, we did have the trade set up here at the M2. We're may have a box. This is our box right now, and if we get any more movement down, this is going to put us at a box that's lower. So we're going to have to keep our eye on that. We don't trade the USD CAD. The Australian yen, too far away from our central pivot. Same thing here with the Australian US dollar. We do have the trade set up here on the pound yen. Because we hit the red target zone, our trade's gonna be right in here. In fact, I'm probably gonna front run that because of the wide spread. Same scenario here. Get the trade set up right at central pivot, and our box is right here. We're right there right now. So that's what we got. We got the euro yen. We have the euro US dollar, maybe the CAD yen, but the ones I'm going to have to do pre-closing is probably the pound yen and the pound dollar. Let's go ahead and take a look at the four horsemen. Slightly in profit on both of them. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and take it on over to the full pivots. Go ahead and front run right now. It is 2:52 p.m. Alright, first off I'm going to take the pound dollar. Oh, what happened? Alright, had to restart my platform. Alright, so my stop here. And my take profit, it's going to be right up, tuck it up in there. Right there. Okay. Matches up perfectly. Should probably get a little push right up in there. Okay, very good. Alright, drop my stop. Very small, so we're going to take it right up in here. Excellent. Okay, that knocks out those two. And we're worried about the CAD yen, that box going lower, so we're going to see about that. Still got a few more minutes. In fact, I still have that pending order for the euro yen right here. So I will just reduce that stop. We'll have to make adjustments once there we go. We'll just we'll take it right up in here, right into the target zone. So that one's still in play. The only thing I have to do now is worry about the CAD yen and Euro USD. So I have a few more minutes. Whoops, I needed to click out of the Australian by accident. Let's get out of that one. Break even. That was a mistake. But yeah, so here I still have to do a couple more minutes on this one. Ah, the pound yen's kind of running. There we go. Getting real close now. Yeah, it just started running up. I have my spot. There we go. You ready to lock it in? Did it lock? Alright, we locked. So this is our zone right here. let's not get too crazy with this thing. I'll take as soon as the spread comes down just a little bit. We're not going to miss this one. And yeah, we got a pretty good price here on the pound. Yep, we did. We got an excellent price on that. Good front run. This is it right here. How are we looking right now? I'll take it. Okay. Alright, so we got that one, and that one's going to be number 0306. Alright, that one's done. So we just need to drop our stop and drop our take profit. Yeah, okay. I may have to adjust that here in a little bit. Hey, here we go. We got a pretty nice little zone right here on this one. We'll drop a pending order on this. Actually, no, it needs to be a different size. Modify that one, CAD. Let's delete that. We'll place our pending order right here. 81,426. And stop loss is going to end up being right down here at 81,297. And our take profit's going to be way up here, 81,946. Okay, got it. Very good. This one's going to be number 0401. Pending order. What is that? M2. Okay. Let's move it up just a little bit. That way we don't get screwed over by the spread. Yep, excellent. Got that one knocked out of the way. Now, I get to do, yeah, so the euro yen, this one gets a 1 at the central pivot. And the spread is usually about like 3 pips, right? So let's go. Let's do right up in here. Okay, what was that price? $126,303. Let's go ahead and drop that stop in there. You know, I already had that pending order, didn't I? There we go. Here's my take profit. Yes, it is. Put it right here. Perfect. Yep, and last is, in fact, my euro dollar. And let's go with all right, so we're gonna go with 21,369. All right, and our stop right below here, which is 2,116. Yeah, and our take profit. I have to adjust my take profits as well. I see those guys sitting right there. It's going to be 2,1939. Make sure everything comes in good. That's it right there, 21939. That's it right there. Let's go ahead and move these guys on up. These are all my take profits. I think those were my only active day trades going. Right there. Okay. Yep, so this one's Euro USD is 0.522. Okay. So I have two. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I got. Swing trade. Euro USD is my day trade from Thursday and Friday. We just entered these guys in. They all have stops and take profits. Check. I do need to check on my take profit on this guy. I think we're gonna have to move it up. We'll check it. We'll check. We'll go. Okay. Anyways, we have our CAD yen, Euro yen, and Euro USD. Yeah, I need to mark this box right here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the pound yen. Oh yeah, that's a... I'm going to stick with the M5 on that one. Going over to the pound dollar. Looks good. Let's see something one more time before I... Yep, that looks fine. Okay. And then we took the Euro USD. Euro USD. Looks totally good to me. Okay, very good. And we took the CAD Yen. Okay, looks fair enough to me. R3, that's the plan. Okay, and then which other ones do we do? Euro Yen. I'm just going to take it right here. I don't want to take any chances on that. It's been really, really rangy. Well, I do need a better risk to reward though on this. That's the best I can get it. Okay. How are we looking? Alright. That's it for now. We'll give you more updates here shortly. You know, it is 5:16 p.m. and I was just reviewing something here and I just realized something. We already reset on this euro by coming right down. So once we hit the target zone, we already reset by coming back down the central pivot. So this actually is a valid trade right in here, which I am going to go ahead and move up my pending order right now. So let's go ahead and take it on over to the white chart. I messed up there. You know, I'm going to take the this profit target right up in here. All right, there we go. I am going to go ahead and set an alert for right up here at 139481 on my pound yen. Mark this day trade. Right. And And let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and mark out the pound dollar as well. Right up in here. 34552. Market day trade. All right, there we go. Got those alerts up there. I'll be kind of upset if I had missed that trade. It doesn't tag me in. Good morning. 1:26 a.m. 15 December 2020. Just waking up. Just taking a look at the charts here. Looks like we got into our trades both on the Euro USD, Euro Yen. Let's go ahead and mark them out. No, let's go to the whites. Full pivot. Okay, so hit the target, reset, entry, stop out down here. I don't like the fact that we haven't bottomed out. I don't like how we continued down like that. But it's Tuesday. We also turned around right here at the S2. Same thing here. Getting a little bit better of a rebound off central pivot, where we did take that trade right there on the Euro Yen. Still have a pending order on the CAD Yen. Nothing going yet right here. Still got more room to go. Oh man, this is getting really close, guys. The small spread tells me this is a bigger space than what it looks like. See that small spread right there? Tells me this is a larger space than what it looks like. Alright. In break even right now on the pound yen. Slight drawdown right now on the pound US dollar. Four horsemen. A little bit of profit on both. Slight bit, nothing big. Nothing big at all. Oh, taking a big London open right now for the pounds. The euro's moving down. It's 1:43 a.m. Alright, so it is 2:22 a.m. Still early in the hour. Still early in the candle as well. On the 15-minute chart, we are getting some movement here on the euro. Some reaction to the buy zone. However, I am losing confidence in the pounds because we are what appears to be breaking support. If you just draw this out as support, and it looks like we are breaking it right now and getting the rejection down. I need it to move back up and in, but we have tight stops on these, so that's the point. of taking these trades in the midpoint once we reach those targets the previous day. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, here we go. I'm getting a trade alert right now. It's my Euro Yen. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here it is. Yeah, I need for it to come up just a little bit higher above for me to move my stop. This is the level right here that I want it to break above. Maybe get a candle close right up in here, and then I'll move my stop. Also getting very close on the Euro US dollar. I want it to move just above this level right here. Oh, we are here now. I'm really hoping this is just a fake out right here. It'd be nice if it was a fake out, because that will move us up rather quickly. All the stop losses will start getting hit. But if it stays kind of below this, or if it spikes up and comes back down real quick, then that won't be good. It's 2:42 a.m. All right, so quick little update here. You know, I want to fix my Aussie take profit zones, because we do have a news event coming out for Australia, which is the unemployment rate, which can be a pretty large mover for it. And what it can do is it can spike down and come right back up right away. So I want to make sure that I have my profit targets in there. So I'm going to go ahead and place them right now. I won't bore you with the details. I'll just lay it out here real quick. My first profit target level is going to be just above this level here, and here for my third one. I'm going to go ahead and place my alert right up here, so that, and my stop is just above it. So that way, if price does come up here and stop me out, I will have to remove my take profit levels, or else these will remain as pending orders. So I won't have any position, and if it comes right back down, I don't want to be stuck in positions that I don't want to be in. These are only supposed to be for take profit levels. All right, so we're still about an hour out, an hour and 5 minutes out from the New York Open. We're getting some really good movement right now on the pound pairs. Let's check them out. Beautiful. Well, let's get rid of that. Nice reversal. That's what I want to see. Something just like that right here. Get the fake out. The fake outs always set up a good bull run. Now, sometimes you can have a fake out of a fake out and head back down again, so we don't want that, that's for sure. Nice bounce here from the Euro US dollar. Right at the end of the hour, moving up. That's a very positive sign there. Let's see here. Australians just kind of hanging out. And we just got triggered on the CAD yen. So we'll see if we get that nice fake out bounce there. Looks like, see, a lot of traders are trading it short right here because of the break. But if we pull right back above that, then we should take off pretty nicely. Still sitting in some profit right here is our entry on the Euro Yen. Let's see, I did slightly pull up my stop here on the US dollar. Once we kind of get a real break right here of these highs, then I'm going to pull up my stop right above here. And we just had an equal, well, it's kind of like a double top, but it's still just a channel. So once we break these highs, then I'm going to be able to drag my stop all the way up to just below these lows here. That's our status right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Four Horsemen here. Sending in a little bit of profit right now on the Australian yen. Not too much. Still has a little ways to go to central pivot and nearly break even for the USD CAD. Not much movement. All right, it's 5:57 a.m. and about 3 minutes before the London Open, or before the New York Open. We are getting a bit of a reaction here on the euros. It looks like they're selling off a little bit off their highs. We'll see if it's sustainable, if it starts to rebound from here. Again, I do have all my reduced risk for my Euro USD, and I haven't had the opportunity to reduce the risk on the Euro Yen. Wow, look at that move. Impressive move down. That is a sell-off right there. So one of two things can happen. Either it rebounds strongly from here, and that's a fake sell-off, or it continues dropping from here. Either way, it came really close to stopping me out, and it just may here very shortly. It is now 6:01 a.m. Just opened up the New York session. Yeah, taking a look here at the full pivots. Look how it came right down to my S1. Right down to S1 right there, and this is the candle wick. So we'll see if this holds. Unlikely. Typically a move like this, you get a double top, and then you get a strong move down like that. That's pretty bearish. But I mean, no use taking off the trade now. I got my stop right here, so. All right, so yeah, the Euro Yen looks like it's about to stop us out. Just not getting that same type of reaction off of the other yens. It's just a euro thing, especially on the yen side. Euro yen, that's it. CAD yen's holding tight. Australian yen's holding. Pound yen's holding. What's interesting is the Euro USD is heading down, as well as the USD CAD. Usually they head inversely to each other. So look at that, we have the pound heading up. We have the CAD heading down. We have the CAD yen heading up. Here it is, right here. Somebody's faking out one of these, either the Euros or everybody else. All right, there we go. We finally got the stop out on the euro yen. That one was order number 4291. Yeah, this euro yen's been knocking me around a little bit, huh? A couple of stop outs in a row from the euro yen at the exact same amount. A little bit of a drawdown going on for the day trades. Just taking a look here at the full pivot charts. We need to keep an eye on now is what happens here at central pivot, daily central pivot for the euro US dollar. Do we reject from here, or do we do one of these? So that's a pivotal location right there. Also, we want to see, does the CAD keep coming down? That's going to directly affect my euro price. The pound is kind of on its own. It does its own little thing. But let's see if it continues up. And also, we are at a support level right now for the CAD yen. So let's see if we can start getting a bounce here and up. But look at this. It came down, stopped me out, and starting to bounce off the S1. I can't tell you how many times I've just been stopped out, and there's been many times before where I've just taken profit, like to the pip. So you know that when you make trades often, you're bound to get these situations where you just get stopped out by the pip or just take profit by the pip. It's 6:40 a.m. So a couple things I've been thinking about doing, just because I'm going to be applying to be funded by a prop firm, and one of the rules that I have to comply with when trading with the prop firm is they give me a certain amount of lot size to use on their accounts. And I can't exceed that lot size until my individual trades are at break even. So even if I'm in profit, if I'm using that particular amount of lot size, I can't make new trades until my trades are, the stops are put to break even. So I am going to have to back test it, because my back testing does not include that. It just includes reducing risk on my stops. So I will here shortly, probably over this next weekend coming up, go back through and back test the difference between, I know that it's a slight difference. I know that I end up not making nearly as much if I move my stops to break even, because sometimes you get that little scam wick that comes down and knocks out where my original entry was at. But in order to pass that exam, that's the way I'm going to have to trade. So in this scenario right here, these stops they're right down here that you can see. This stop right here would come up to right here. This stop right here would come up to right here. Those would be considered my break-evens. And for now, I'm just going to leave them, and then I'm going to have to do the back testing this weekend and maybe figure out when exactly I'm going to move my stops. At what point. But looking at this right now, this is not a good look. This right here, this wick, this long wick right here, and it's pulling back down. That's not a good look. That's showing rejection from central pivot. Considering when we are right now, and we're towards the end of the year, after a long bull market, this may be the turnaround. I was thinking the turnaround was going to be more on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I was thinking we're going to be able to squeeze one more day out of this. I was thinking that being a Tuesday, that we were going to make one more push up before market starts really coming down hard. Still might be the case, but making this new low like this, making a low after a double top and breaking this low, same thing over here, double top and breaking this low, I'm losing confidence in that happening. I'm losing confidence in these trades, but you know, I still have to trade according to my system. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and tighten my lowest stop loss up. At this point right now, I am getting a lot of bad signals. The candle always seems to go up in the beginning of the hour, which leads to wicks, because towards the end of the hour, it usually moves the opposite direction as the beginning of the hour. And right now, we just entered 7:05 a.m., and this candle's already moving up into resistance. And usually, if I want the reversal, I want it to move down in the beginning of the hour to form that wick and head up at the end of the hour. I'm going to be watching this central pivot very closely here. You can see it. It's already rejected once off of it. And I may even move up my other stop loss up to break even. It's this one right here. This is number 3, 4. Yeah, see, it's already starting to form that wick. So 2 of my 3 euros I have stops at the break-even point. So the one that's not is the one that I'm currently in right now, right up here, that I'm sitting in drawdown. And you can see that wick starting to form now as it's pulling back from it. So, could it reverse and head back up? Sure, but I'm starting to lose even more confidence in that. There's just so much resistance here right now, and we're just forming all these wicks right into it. So you have the 200 EMA that we're below. We have crossovers of the 21 and the 55. We formed a double top, busted below the daily central pivot. So if we continue doing this, we're heading lower. But on the reverse side, if we show all these bearish signs and we still head up and we break above this right here, that's extremely bullish. So I'm holding on to these trades. I'm reducing a lot of my risk. And so we're looking for that. For example, if I can find one, let's see if I can go back a little bit and find an example of that. Yeah. Like for example here, this is an extreme example. You kind of have the head fake right in here, and then we slam down, and then we continued higher than this right here. That was extremely bullish, and we went on a big tear from there. All right, so this is how crazy the New York session is. Yeah. So this might be our scam wick right here. And came just short of stopping me out. And now it's moving well above central pivot again. 7:36 a.m. If we start getting a couple of rejections to the downside and moving up higher, then we can really run on this one. Still sitting about break even on the CAD yen. All right, it's 7:40 a.m. and I'm already running an hour into this video, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Stay tuned. I'm going to immediately start recording a new video right after I download this one. If you want to find out what happens to all these trades that I have floating right now, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next episode. We'll see you then.